The top 15 date night ideas. Google said it, not me. With Bootsy Blitch, let's get into it. Number 15 is hide and seek. You think of it as a childhood game that you used to play with your friends and family. Hide and seek can be for grown-ups too. This can really get creative. You can hide gifts and presents and different things like that around the house and let your partner look for them. You can incorporate the kids in this if you choose. This can be really fun. You can do a whole night of this, trust me. This is great around birthdays and holidays when you can hide special gifts for your loved ones. It can make it into a really fun game. Number 14, we have learn a new skill. This is always something great to do with your partner. You can learn something new, take an art class, maybe take a golf course. Whatever you don't know how to do, you can learn to do together. I would suggest that you try something totally new that neither one of you are experts so you can be more vulnerable. You can make a date of this. I know what you're thinking, and if you're like my husband, he does most of the grocery shopping in our household. But it really works out better when we go together because I can pick out the things that I really like, or my children, they can do the same. So this is something that you might think about going together and making it more romantic. You can pick out some try-it items that you've never tried before and see if it's something that you'd like to introduce into your family life. At number 12, we have take a day trip. I love this one. This is probably one of my favorites on the list, so I will agree with Google in this aspect. Sometimes just taking a day trip and doing something fun, and it's the journey that is really interesting because when you're in the car, you can pick cool topics to talk about and make plans for the future. This is a really good one. At number 11, we have a spa night. Now, this is a really, really good one. And I think for the romantic part, it's important that you have it at night. Light you some candles. If you want to be the one receiving the massage, that's fine. You both can give each other massages. You can do pedicures and manicures. There's a lot of different options when it comes to having a spa night. It could just be a quick massage and relaxing and getting that tension out so that you can have a better work week. There's so many different things that you can incorporate and different ideas that you can incorporate on a spa night. So this is a very good one because relaxation time is very important for everyone. Hot tubs are great for this. Number 10 is build a campfire. This is very romantic. You can have your morning coffee doing this. You can have your dinner doing this. If you don't have a big backyard, you can have just a small fire pit, and it just gives that ambiance of romance. So this is something you might want to consider. Maybe just taking an evening and reading a nice book or eating your meal in front of a campfire. It really relaxes you. Number 9, casino night. Now, don't think you have to be a card shark for this to work. This could mean you and your partner rolling dice, playing a casino game or a card game for a small wager, of course. That always makes it more interesting. Play your favorite music to set the tone. Don't forget to play Frank Sinatra's Luck Be a Lady. You can wager things like chores, maybe what trip you want to go on next, what is your next vacation, different things of that sort, and make it really, really fun. Number 8, play board games. Now, I'm a 70s baby, so this is it for me. I love a good game of Uno and Monopoly, but if you're not, you can still incorporate this in things that you like. Like I love to play Jeopardy. So there's games like that, Wheel of Fortune. But this is really, really good to do. If you play chess, that's a good idea, backgammon. But it's very competitive. And with competitiveness comes different wagers. Number 7, go skiing. Now, I don't technically agree with Google on number 7 because I've been skiing a few times, but it's not my favorite. But if you like the outdoor life, especially skiing, I think this is a great idea. I think everyone should experience this at least once in their life. Especially if you've got a lot of stress buildup. This is a really, really good stress reliever, skiing. It's something about going down the hill that's really great. Number 6, hit the beach. If you are a couple and you're looking for something to do for date night, there is nothing like a warm night on the beach. And just watching the sunset and the beautiful water as you walk down the beach and hold hands down the shoreline is beautiful. And it's healing. So I think this is a great, great recommendation for date night. It's something beautiful about the sand, the water, and the sky, and where they all meet. So it's beautiful to walk and talk in that setting. Number 5, take a hike. This is really cool. I love hiking and, being in an environment with nature. I think it helps, just like the walking on the beach, helps you to talk and to kind of come up with some resolutions, maybe to some problems, maybe to communicate more effectively. It's something about nature that kind of heals you and makes you realize things. And it's kind of like a new, fresh start. Plus, it's great exercise, and it gets the heart rate going, and it makes you feel like you're accomplishing something as well. It also makes for great pictures and great scenery for good memories. So that's important in your relationship too, to go back and look at the memories that you've created. So all of these things kind of helps with that. And number 4, we have go on a picnic. This is one of my favorite. I love the outdoor picnics, but I also incorporate this on bad weather days to the inside in my living room or bedroom as well. You can be really creative with this by having really, really creative foods and drinks, but just gives you a time to really enjoy your partner and have fun. And if they have any talents like art, I like to draw while I'm doing a picnic, but they can play music and you can kind of marinate in the ambiance. It's really, really, really beautiful. Number 3, make a recipe. This is really cool. It can be something that you both have never made, that you maybe enjoyed somewhere, and you can just do this for each other. Both of you can do it together. One can be your sous chef if you like. And it's really just fun and loving. You can do any meal. I like to do this outside. So I kind of do it as a camping trip. Number 2, play tourist in your hometown. We do this all the time. Just go to different places that have been recommended by others or on social media, or maybe a random place that was on the news that they did a story on, and support your local community and find different places to go to. And on this journey, you'll find that you'll start talking about things and enjoying each other's company. So you can do a day of this, and you can start off with like breakfast and go to a coffee shop and see how that is. You don't even have to drive. You can use public transportation. That can be an experience in itself to see how different things are in your hometown, and you don't even have to worry about driving. So if you do have a little too many cocktails, you'll be safe. And last but definitely not least is restaurant hop. I love this one because what I do is we start with meals all throughout the day. So you can go somewhere for breakfast or maybe just coffee, and then you could kind of start into your day and support your local businesses all around your town and do different things and see different people and sightsee all day till dinner. And this is really, really fun. So I hope you enjoyed this segment on the top 15 things that you can do for date night according to Google. I agree with some of the things. There are some things that I wish were on the list that were not. And I can get into that in another video. I know it's kind of lengthy, this video, but it was important that I kind of talked about them in detail. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching Bootsy Blitch. This is Date Night Ideas, the top 15, what Google said, not me.